everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lisa, aka the Wonder of Ivy, also the Wonder of Anime. Today's video, I'm going to let y'all know how I feel about the news that Clamp has announced a new anime for Tokyo Babylon. Now, let's rewind. I don't know why I did this motion. Let's rewind to what Tokyo Babylon is. Tokyo Babylon is one of Clamp's OG series. It is the predecessor to X, or X 1999. And it stars twins Subaru Sumeragi and his twin Hokuto Sumeragi. They are families of Omiji. They are sorcerers, and basically, they're the bomb.com. They both have different set of powers, but Subaru is the 13th head of the Sumeragi clan. Series by Clamp was initially put out from the manga ran from 1990 to 1993, and it never properly got an anime. It got a short OVA or OVA, I think, and then it was like a live action film. It also had some music videos, but never really a set anime. And Tokyo Babylon is followed by X 1999 and features Subaru Seishiro. My introduction to this series was back in high school when I started collecting my Clamp manga, and I basically kind of was looking at everything that was Clamp that I could get my hands on. I remember going on the Wikipedia pages, kind of seeing the order of Clamp manga and being like, this is a Clamp manga, I want to get it, and then I just got it. And once I got Tokyo Babylon, I bought a lot of volumes 1 through 5. There's 7 volumes, but for some reason, since back in the day and even till today, volumes 6 and 7 exist in the United States, but they are so expensive, and I don't know how I'm gonna find them. Hopefully there's like an omnibus published somewhere. They need to get on that. But with Tokyo Babylon, I read it since high school, and I think I maybe have reread it once or twice since then. Not often. It's been a long time. Now let's get into this Clamp news. Now that you kind of know my little background history with Tokyo Babylon. And I actually, now that I'm piecing it together, I think I read Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, and I saw the OVAs for Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. And Subaru, Kamui, and Seishiro make cameos in Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. So I had seen their characters, and then I think I read Tokyo Babylon and then X. Backtrack to now, present day America, 2020. I know that there's been news with Clamp. They've kind of been in the news this year because there's a recent partnership with Netflix where they're going to be developing something for them. So I kind of knew, like, all right, they're not laying low. They also have Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card that's coming out. They had an anime, they have the manga. So I know they've been working. What I didn't know was that they was working on Tokyo Babylon. So a couple of days ago, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, I was on the Clamp subreddit, which I believe I'm kind of active in. I don't post often. I post videos of mine, YouTube videos that are Clamp related. So if you're watching this video and you're coming from Reddit, hello, I love the Clamp subreddit. But I'll comment in sometimes. I try, I'm active when it's meant to be for me to be active. So I go on there and somebody was like, hey y'all, look at this YouTube video. It's about a Clamp premiere, and it's rumored to be about Tokyo Babylon. And the video had like a countdown to, what was it? Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern time here in America, or in the United States, wherever I am. And there was like a cover, like I think it was the second day, because it was like 7 days out. There was the first two, it said pair, and it had like the colors of Tokyo Babylon. So then I was kind of like, wait, what is this? So I go on Instagram, I go on Twitter, and I'm seeing that people are like, this is rumored to be about Tokyo Babylon because the colors match. I think it was 6 and 7. It was counting down from 7, and they match the colors of the manga volumes. So I'm kind of like, ain't no way. Like, this is about Tokyo Babylon, 100% confirmed, because that is the only Clamp manga to my knowledge, that uses that color scheme. And Tokyo Babylon, I will insert pictures of the manga. It's just, there's no missing it. Tokyo Babylon has one of my favorite splash pages in the Clamp Megaverse. They have so many beautiful splash pages, but the ones from Tokyo Babylon and X 1999 are just absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, and there's no mistaking those colors. So I saw that and I was like, okay, this is definitely about Tokyo Babylon. So I held tight, and on Sunday I waited patiently. I was at work and I noticed, I kept checking my phone. I'm like, all right, this premiere is gonna happen around 11:05 because I was working. I was like, okay, let me go and watch this video. And I saw that it was a trailer for Tokyo Babylon 2021 TV anime. So at first, when I saw this trailer, I literally was like chills, tears in my eyes. I don't know why I was so overcome with emotion, but I also am thinking, like, this series has been in my life for 10 years, if not a little bit over 10 years. So the fact that something new for a series that is almost 20, if not over 20, yeah, whoa, almost 30 years old. This is the 30th anniversary, actually, since it started running in 1990, the 30th anniversary of Tokyo Babylon. And I think Clamp in general, like official Clamp, but they had been, we'll get into a Clamp history in another video. So I kind of was just like, whoa, like this is big. So I was super excited about it. And I saw the video, and of course the animation immediately does not look like original Tokyo Babylon. Doesn't look really like the manga. It does look more like, upon the viewing that I did, and I might have to do more comparison viewings, looks like the Subaru and Seishiro from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. But the visuals, still beautiful, still stunning, and I'm just kind of like, whoa. So I posted it, I'm like freaking out, Twitter, Instagram, and then kind of I'm seeing, as I, go about my day, and I'm like on Twitter looking at the news, that this is a 2021 adaptation. So what that means is it's going to be set in Tokyo 2021, the year 2021. And I'm just like, what does this mean? The story hasn't been announced yet on, what is it going to be? Like, is it going to be a retelling of, I'm thinking Digimon style, where it's going to be a retelling of the same story set in current times? It's going to be very, very interesting, because if you've read Tokyo Babylon, some of the themes in there are very, now that I think about it, some of the subjects, some of the dark, deep matters that were discussed in Tokyo Babylon kind of like resurface in XXX Holic. Like, some of the stuff and themes just is in that manga, and anime. So I'm interested to see how kind of that is adapted into this new iteration of this. Now, I also know that Tokyo Babylon, as a predecessor to X, is dark. And is not as dark as X, but it definitely has its dark moments, especially towards the end. No spoilers. So I'm interested in seeing, is it gonna be as dark? I feel like Clamp gets really dark, and then they'd be like, psych, we light and fluffy. So I'm very curious to see how that plays out. I'm also interested in, is this going to be that predecessor, in the sense where, are we going to get now, because this is, is this still going to be attached in the same universe that X takes place in? Because the also thing is, Tokyo Babylon X also take place with, in the same universe as Clamp School Detectives. I think Ducklin and The Man of Many Faces. So all that's in the same universe, and I wonder if those ties are going to be there as well. Either way, my final thoughts about this is I am scared. I'm not going to lie. I am hesitant. Like I said, Tokyo Babylon is beautiful, rich, heartbreaking, and there's funny moments, there's sad moments, there's gut-wrenching moments. And is this new iteration set in 2021 going to be the same things. Now, if you know anything about Clamp history, is they like getting dark. When Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, was the anime that most people hate, when that was occurring, and Clamp, they made the decision to have to stop the production of the Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles anime, because the studio didn't want to go in the dark direction that the story actually went. Hence why people are very confused why the anime adaptation and then the OVAs are just completely different themes, and they don't even feel like the same story. So Clamp has, proven to us that they will separate, they will stop a project if it's not according to the wishes or the original story that they have. So all that being said, I'm scared, I'm nervous, but I am so excited, and I don't want to get my hopes up in terms of this meaning X, because let's be honest, y'all, Tokyo Babylon, with or without X, we know what happens at the end. The end was set, and it was left kind of open-ended, but it ended. And the fact that X is open-ended, it's hard not to get your hopes up thinking that X is finally going to get a true ending. Maybe, perhaps. But the fact that, X still isn't marked as completed when it comes to their manga, it's still left as on hiatus. So we'll see. Overall, like I said, I'm excited. I'm hopeful. The animation definitely looks very different. The studio is Gohan's, so I'm not too familiar with the studio. We gonna see. We gonna see what happens. I am excited, as you can clearly see in this video. I'm hopeful and also being realistic. It's hard because I seem super excited because I am super excited, but I also know that shit could go bad. It could be a terrible adaptation, and then, as always, we'll be disappointed. But one thing that I do know is that in my heart of hearts, I love the manga. The manga to me is amazing, and got some problematic elements. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't, but no matter how terrible or good this anime is, it doesn't touch the fact that the manga is amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm excited to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on this new adaptation? Are you excited? Are you scared? Are you hopeful? Do you have any other information? Girl, drop the tea. Spill the tea if you have more information, because I want it. But yeah, overall, I'm excited to see. And I know I've been telling y'all that a Clamp reread is coming soon. Don't worry, it's coming, and it's going to be starting with RG Veda. It's going to go in chronological order from the beginning of Clamp's published works to the end, to current times. But I also am missing a lot of Clamp manga, so we shall see where I goes with that, because I am trying to obtain the manga and read it in legal ways. As y'all know, that's my new wave now, but we'll see. So thank you so much for watching this video and kind of watching me just freak out about Clamp. I had notes and I didn't even write the notes because I was just like, fuck these notes, I'm way too hype, I'm way too excited, and I just want to talk about it. That's it for this video, y'all. I'll see you on my next one. Peace.